Hi, everybody out there. Today, I'm going to go on this psychic investigation. We're going to understand something that we're going to try and understand something and see if there's anything to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love story that includes some sort of dystopic sci-fi type of deal. And I thought we would have this live. So you can just see like why. I always wondered why those two were together because I am a Taylor Swift fan. That's obvious. Now, the point is though, it's like I just feel like she's such a smart, attractive person and talented, blah blah, and she just really needs. I just feel that she needs someone who's not trying to like work off her fame, work off of her. I mean, there are people that they work together in concert, true. And there are others that one is more well known, and someone might be in the relationship for a few reasons, meaning more exposure, stuff like that. And I just kind of have that reservation. I keep that reservation about those two. His side, specifically his side. So I mean that's well known. I don't hide it. However, I'm curious to know if Taylor Swift. Now, it was said in the beginning when she first started to come to the NFL games that, and Travis would even gush over the fact that she's bringing so many more people, Swifties, and other people to the NFL, to the games, to the attendance of the games, to the interest of the games. I mean, not many people, football is for sports people who are into it generally, but a lot of other people, it's not part of their world. However, Taylor brings a different type of person over, and more people. I'll just say more people. She has her entourage of millions of people, and they follow what she does and who she hangs with. And I was thinking that did I just noticed something recently, like the last 24 hours, that the NFL is rolling out biometric facial AI facial scans for their games, in-person games, live games if you wanted to see one. And I think, gee, isn't that like Terminator or one of those sci-fi movies? I mean, you go in there and you're going to get your face scanned, which goes into a database, blah, 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 blah. I mean, just to go to a game, you need to have it's surveillance on its highest level. And they're going to be rolling it out to every stadium, but they have at least 30 geared up for this year. And if they can get more people in the database, in the facial scan database, that would be more successful. So could that be possibly one of the reasons why football and music get together? I mean, a music star, a pop star, and tight end for football player. Could this possibly be one of the inside mechanics of it all, or part of the deal? Like if you two get together and you bring your fans over and we could just get like a lot of play and PR, blah blah, that we can have so many more people into our AI system, artificial intelligence system, and we can catalog them. And you know, once your information is in the system, it could be teleported a zillion places at a zillionth of a second. And it's just that it's the ever encroaching surveillance of everything. It seems totally unnecessary. I mean, I personally like someone taking my ticket in person. Slightly grumpy, I don't care. Slightly whatever, bored, I don't care. It's another person. I like people. I like people. And I don't see why we should be thinking about having everything so automated. So like AI, we have this on you. We know what you did. We know your walk cycle. We know what you look like. And it's not it's not I can't say the word. It's not perfect. The system is not perfect. And also, once these just because your details are scanned, which is your face and a barcode, they can be stolen very easily. Somebody in Poland could be in a goat village, having the time of their life, and just swish, 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 and picking it up. It could be somebody in the tropics who could be doing the same thing. And this is something that it makes us less secure, not more secure. It's a fast. It's like a cattle round off, and you don't know who has the ledger, who has the. I mean, it's not nothing is safe in this day and age. I mean, there's no quick fix, even though it may seem like that. It's open to hacking. Somebody can hack your identity very easily. I mean, AT&T just had something recently done. They had a breach, millions and millions at one, in a pop of a second. The same thing. Who's to say that you go to a game and go through the AI face scans, and somebody doesn't come that evening and just swoops up, takes a whole batch of people, and they use their details for nefarious purposes. I mean, even now, when you go in, even now when you find out if you're looking for a job, you can't even be sure that that person is legitimate on that end or the job is legitimate because of the quick fixes, the systems involved. And count yourself lucky if you haven't been a victim of, any type of fraudulent scheme. But crooks today are very, very savvy, very savvy, and it's something that you have to really think about before you probably have to go and if you wanted to mug somebody, you have to go one by one on the street, the subway, sticking them up in their houses. But now you can go and you can mug thousands of people in 5 minutes or less, just as long as you know how to work the system, the software system. And it isn't. And so many of these companies, they have so much, old stuff, old equipment. Anyway, that's the whole purpose of let's do this read and see if Travis and Taylor are involved with an NFL, let's just say Travis, an NFL biometric AI facial scan deal. I mean, it just seems the timing seems a little bit coincidence. It just seems. Now we have these 3 cards here. I'm gonna have to mix them up some more. Let's see. Let me take this one. Now we're gonna do. All right. Now let's see. We're going to examine if this is true. If it was part of their love story, is to make more people come to the games, be interested in the NFL, through Swifties and other people to join what they already have so they can have more people to go into their facial scans database. All right, now here we have this lone card, the Hermit. All right, we have the Sun, and we have Temperance. It makes no sense to me yet. Now, the question is, what was the Hermit, each one going through the scan? It seems like it was a good move, and they're cautiously rolling it out. Now, does their story... I still don't get any read on this. Let's see. Now, what do you mean by the Hermit card? What is meant by the Hermit card? And here we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Money making. It was one by one money making. So that's part of the Hermit. Strange Hermit. It's a busy hermit. And then this, we have the Movement card. All right. Now that is a very busy, authoritative, and spread out hermit. So there could be, it is far-fetched, but could be like an idea that is planted. All right. An idea that's planted. Now we have the Sun. We have the Sun. And then we have the Moon under that. It was trying to find out if this deal could work. If this deal could work. You know, it definitely seems like it was like a plan. Hold on a second. It definitely seems like it was part of a plan. Here we have, it was an idea that was floated around. I would take the Hermit as an idea that was backed by a PR team. I would say this King of Pentacles would be a PR firm, a marketing firm, who were used to making a lot of cash. And the fact that it wouldn't just be one place, the Movement card, the Chariot, it would be in a few places. All right. And then we have this idea. The Sun could be this great idea, the great idea. And of course, any idea, until it's given legs, you don't know how it's going to work out. So, were they on board? I think it just sounds that it's a convenience that maybe part of their love story. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, all right. So, we have the Queen of Pentacles. How interesting. How interesting. How interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the Sun. Now, is facial recognition a part of their love story? We have the Sun. Good idea. Good idea. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's agreement. They were receptive to it. And of course there was a little bit of uncertainty, but it seems like not that much. Now we have Temperance. Now I would say, let's find out a bit more about Temperance. Temperance here. Temperance. No, that's a major card. Now, they weren't going to emphasize it at the moment it was happening, right? Let's take one here. Let's find out about this Let's think. Starting slow, getting to know each other. And here, now this is the interesting part of temperance. We have the egotistical card, the ego card, all about me. And then we have like the pause card. And let's see, 4 months. When was the NFL? It was February, correct? I think so. February, yes. February. And we have 4 months. Let's see, February, March, April, May. That means we could have had a pause in the whole thing, or just carefully treaded path leading, in other words, scripted path, a scripted path. I would say a scripted path. That was the air of temperance. It's just, all right, now, I would say that, let's do the sun. Now, I would say everybody was on board and there was a financial cut about it. But let's see now. How, because we have the sun, we have a lot of pentacles. Pentacles usually means cash. We have the king of pentacles on this side with the lonely hermit, which is basically a busy hermit, a planning hermit. And and it's also one by one. You can't take a group. It's not a drone thing that you take like, 1,000 people at once. No, this is one-on-one. One-on-one. You have to individually be scanned, and then you're put in the database. So, and this is, I would say, there is money in it, because we have the king of pentacles over here under the busy hermit, and we have the queen of pentacles over here under the sun, like it's a hot idea. All right. Now, so we have the temperance, which is like the egotism is only held in check by a time limit. Okay. Now, we have a time limit. So it seems, now it seems like it was definitely not a major part of their deal, but it was part of their deal, I would say, because we should throw more cards. Let's see now here. Now, let's see here. We have under this busy hermit, we have a struggle. Attendance, the money for the tickets, all these types of things, as well as building the database. That could be a struggle. That was the base of that. A good idea to get this. Now let's look at the sun's basic idea. The basic idea. All right, let's see. Okay, we'll take this one. Let's see now, what part of aspect is this? A message. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Well, that was starting the message. Because the messengers have been, Travis being together with Taylor. Because, it's not the other way around. Because it was definitely a Travis advantage, not a Taylor advantage per se. Taylor already has her fans, but I'm not saying sports is anytime dead. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that who said I think there's quotes of him saying, "Oh, I'm so glad Taylor's here because she's bringing so many more people to the sport." We've all heard that. So that was the message. It's not, and it is like a very quiet, sort of quiet message. I mean, it's not like, "Oh wow, this is it." It's sort of fluid. It's fluid. It's fluid. And let's see the base of the Temperance. The two of them together. The two of them together. The love story. I would say that, I mean, I'm not sure how much NFL tickets cost, but I'm sure they're not $5. That, and also renewed a love story in the middle of football, of sports, sounds great. And it's everybody, and there was like recognition with Taylor, because everybody knows Taylor Swift. And nobody knew per se. I mean, Travis Kelce had his fan club and his own, but it was nowhere near Taylor's. Nowhere near Taylor's. And then she just made everything global. So this relationship over here built up from to Temperance. I mean, did not exactly hitting the story of like why we would need something. I mean, it could have been the basis. NFL profited from Taylor Swift being around. Then we have the message, which leads to it was good. The message, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the uncertainty factor. Would people just walk in? Could you just walk into something and go, "Oh, we're going to do a facial scan of you if you want to come into the game"? Huh? I mean, how many people would go for that? I mean, but if we put personalities involved in it, it wouldn't be a struggle to get this busy hermit with lots of backing, movement and backing. Remember, with this busy hermit, we have the King of Pentacles, cash cow, cash bull, and we have the travel of the chariot, which means we have 30 stadium. We have a rollout. So I would say, based on this, I would say that there is a strong sense. I'll put it that way, because I don't know anything personally. I don't know anybody. I wasn't part of any deal. However, there's a strong sense because the NFL is now rolling out biometric facial AI facial scans in 30 of their stadiums, and they're going to get them all this year. So it's just a little peculiar. It's just more than a little peculiar, and I would say that it's highly likely, the probability scale is like 85% at least, that this was part of the deal. All right, so I'm going to end that one. And if you would like to subscribe, please do. And for my subscribers, thank you. I hope you think about this, and if you have any comments, please, send them my way. And also, press the like button if you find this a bit curious and a bit something. I mean, the coincidence of the timing, etc. And for the rollout is weird. And then we can also see why some of us feel or felt that their relationship was a bit of a business deal or something. Because, I mean, Travis Kelce had a lot to gain, and he's still gaining. And it just is a very interesting side. And my gatos agree. That is very interesting. So I'll be back later and think about it. But and if you'd like to make a donation to the community, feel free. The details are available. You can email me at mysticgalaxymoons@gmail.com. And if you want to have a personal reading, that too, email me because I'm available and I'm fiery. All right. So anyway, I would say there's an 85% chance that that was part of their relationship, this deal of bringing more people to the NFL. So it would also include some, how do you say it, side interest, like the biometric face scans. Okay, bye. Speak to you.